Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Primetime contest between the New York Jets and the Cleveland Browns. Weather's starting to get a bit colder, but playoff hopes burning bright as ever for most of our teams as we get underway here in Week 12. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Hurts comes out throwing. Into traffic, complete. And they're going to touch him down as they wind up with a nice gain on that play, and they got a new set of downs, too. And that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and two guys can't stop one.
Complete out to the right. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Now the first carry for Quinshon Judkins. Oh, he's denied the first, but not by much. His play gets down to the 42-yard line.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
1, here's Hurts. Complete beyond the marker. He's going to be touchdown as he gets him enough to pick up the first down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Great, set. Trim it.
On the play fake, it's Hurts. That's caught. Here's Quinshon Judkins. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's a Browns first down.
That's another Browns first down.
A play fake, now Hurts to throw. Finds a man, right time. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on first down. Just a yard left to go on second down.
Gain of 9 brings up second and a yard.
Great.
And again, here's Hurts. That one's complete, right side. He's out of bounds. Looks like right around the 5-yard line, partner. So they're going to be set up with 1st and goal.
First down. 1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
180.
Shotgun handoff here for Judkins. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
Listen, everybody in the huddle and on the sidelines sure wanted a little bit more from that run, but you didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot, and can't wait to see what they do here on 2nd and goal.
Hey, Silver. 180.
Hurts. And he will have them a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns finish up an excellent opening series. And that opening series, you use this word a lot with me, Brock, methodical. No massive highlights, just effective play calling, steady progress until they cross that goal line.
Yep, and to fans and fantasy football owners, might not have been a highlight, but to the coaches, the entire drive was the highlight. A great start. I mean, great start to the game where their offense stayed consistent, operated the plan just how it was drawn up, found the end zone as a result.
The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Starting from the 5. Good work so far. He's got room. Has a hole left. Room to run. And he is gone. Touchdown. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
The extra point is up, and it is good. And the Jets respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. After watching one kick get taken back, partner, let's see how well they can replicate it as this one's away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. They'll just throw it away, but here comes the flag. There was nobody in the neighborhood of that one. No one in the area. He was still in the pocket. Seems like a pretty cut and dry intentional grounding to me.
Seems like you want to be an official someday, Kate.
Maybe.
Yeah, because he nailed that one.
This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long. 3rd and long for him here. And his perfect start is over. That's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
We know in this league you can't start every game with scoring drives, but I think that's a clear picture of why you don't keep this drive sustained. Got to execute on the most important down, and that's 3rd down.
He's got this at the 27. And a big hit on the return to stop him cold. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Airing it out to start this drive. Brought in right side. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. How about a big hitter, 34 yards there and a new set of downs. Down inside the 40 now with a 1st down following that last play. And motion him out of the backfield left. To throw here on 1st down. Going all the way to the end zone here. And they will score. Touchdown, New York. The Jets just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
Is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. A big hit there. He's not even going to make it back to the 20. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Play action. Hurts has it. He gets this to Harold Fanning Jr. Complete. And this play's going to come to an end at the 27. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Hey, let's go. Trim it. Go.
They go play action. Here's Hurts. He Jumpkins on the drop down. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one at the 41. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. So 1st down from the 41. They go play fake with Hurts. This is thrown towards a defender instead, man. He's the one who makes the play on the football. That's not what this offense wants. Incomplete on 1st down.
Well, the QB right there, he put it pretty close to the sidelines to begin with. And the defender, well, that was a nice job. Just simply put a hand out there and let me just encourage the ball to fall incomplete.
It's Hurts once again. Completed to his running back. And he's out of bounds with a big gain on the final play of the first. We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. It's a 14-7 game. We'll return to Huntington Bank Field after this. We're ready now for the second quarter. Browns in control of it. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Looking right, and he finds him. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
No, sir. Go Silver, ready? No.
Hurts yet again. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Hey, no.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. And the Jets get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Well, it's a position you expect interceptions from, Brock, but not a lot of them come easier than that for a cornerback. His teammate makes the hit as the QB tries to throw it, and it really affected how that one came out.
Yeah, that corner's going to get that pick under his stat column individually, but that was a collective effort. It was all about the pass rush. And those great corners, they know it. They know it takes everybody. The guys up front doing their job.
Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. Tarvarius Ward picks it off. And he's into the end zone. Cleveland with a pick 6. But we all know getting the interception is the important thing, Brock. But how about this guy having the wherewithal to transition into a really nice return to then get the touchdown out of it, too?
Yeah, that's a great point. We talk about it with receivers, right? Getting vertical right away after making a catch. Same thing for these defenders when they make the pick. They secure the football, sure, but instantly they go back to their offensive days. They want that touchdown, and they want a moment they won't forget.
Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. To the air following that pick 6. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Oh, put some heat on this deep ball, left side. We should have had another one there. Defense getting opportunity after opportunity to pick it off. The 2 in a row now have slipped away. Maybe a little rattled after that near interception. Let's see how he plays this on 3rd and long. He has the first over the middle. He's finally down to put a stop to this one, but a notable chunk of yardage broken off with that game. New set of downs for him. It starts at the 38. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. It's a New York touchdown! The Jets take a second quarter lead.
Okay, you know what a run like that does? For everybody, for the play caller, for the O-lineman, for the offense, it just gives you confidence that you can call that run again and not expect a little jump, but go get explosive on the ground as well.
That one splits the uprights. And the Jets break that tie and now lead by 7.
14.
Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. Fielded at the 7. And they've got a long field ahead, Brock. They got to him early, and they laid a big hit on him. Cleveland about ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Judkins to begin the drive. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
At the 20-yard line.
Tiger Hornet. Go Silver, ready?
Shotgun snap for Hurts. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of him.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
Feels this clean at the 30. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
At their own 34-yard line.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34.
Let's go. Viking 18.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. That's 16 on the pickup. And it's good for a New York 1st down. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory. They'll throw it here on 1st. Forced out to his right. Pressure coming, and he's taken down. The Browns got him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Fits it through the middle. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. They get 19 on that pickup. And that's good for a Jets 1st down.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field. And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Ball still on that 34-yard line, 2nd and 10. And send a receiver left. 2nd and 10, and they'll stick to the air. Throwing to the back of the end zone. Oh, my! It's intercepted in the end zone! And the Browns will take over as this gets brought out to the 20-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Throwing off the play fake. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to get pushed out up near that 40-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. So after plenty of scoring already, we have reached the 2-minute warning. Hang with us. More football in Huntington Bank on its way. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. They'll run here on 1st down. Solid block in there, springs him for 8. It's going to be second down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes second and 2. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
First down at the 49-yard line.
Hurts now from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's a Browns first down.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Hurts to throw. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Jets have him now on his 8th pick of the year.
You know what? With yet another interception, you know what it might be time to do, Kate? Just run it. Run it.
It's first and 10 for their final drive of the half. We've got 23 seconds remaining. Running back sent in motion. Back to work after throwing the pick. He isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. The Jets take their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, he just took his medicine.
He throws a bullet to the center of the field. A little bit of big completion, Brock, if not for that meddling defender who knocked it away. That sets up third down.
It's now third down and
1. Tight end in motion left. Here he goes, third and long. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now. Not on the same page with his tight end. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. Here comes the punting unit for the Jets. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And he'll signal the fair catch. Brings this one in comfortably right at the midfield stripe.
At the 50-yard line.
One last play before the break. Throwing here just before halftime. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. And they will kick it away here. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up first and 10. They'll throw to begin this drive. Short pass brought in. And they will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. Gain of 26 yards there. And it's good for a New York first down.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. It was Denzel Ward who brought that play to an end.
Yeah, that defense was flying to the ball. You see that outside toss. This is a pursuit drill that they work on over and over again. Get to that toss before it can really get started.
Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal.
I think every quarterback around the world would agree, Kate. You love throwing a short pass to a tight end and then give that guy a chance to show off his speed in the open field. He outruns defense to make it a much bigger game.
Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. So they fire for the end zone on 1st down, Brock. I think a lot of folks probably assume after the incompletion it'd be a run here on 2nd and goal. What say you?
Yeah, I think you always got to be careful about assuming. As a fan, as a defensive coordinator, I think as an offense, you've worked on it all week, continue to get to the stuff you trust the most.
And this is going to be a New York touchdown. The Jets grow the lead coming out of halftime. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Yeah, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would. It's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
No touch. No touch.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive.
You call that jet sweep, you're looking for a little bit more than that. But at least it keeps him on schedule and didn't go backwards.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Here's Hurts. That's incomplete on 2nd down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Hey, easy. 63. Parallel Yeti. Hey. Hey, Silver. 63. Hey. No touch.
To the air on 3rd and long. Called in left side. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. 6-yard gain on the play. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland 1st down. Hurts. Getting a screen pass for Judkins. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. They gain 11 on that play. And that's a Browns 1st down.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get him enough yards for the 1st, and it did. So long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
1st down throwing for Hurts. Hits his running back. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. But one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion or at a premium in this league. This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Hurts throwing again. Buys time, rolling right. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns start the 2nd half with some needed points. Looking to tack on the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Browns chuck the lead in half. It's down to 7. just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone, so we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that's good for a Jets first down. Back to throw. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And their next snap is going to come from the red zone, Brock. He's down to that 17-yard line. Give him 24 on that play. And it's good for a New York first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And he hauls it in. Touchdown, New York. The Jets take a 13-point lead. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yeah.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
Kicking unit comes out for the extra point. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. So they got him for roughing the kicker. They're going to put that penalty yardage on the spot of the ensuing kickoff. On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out 1st and 10.
63.
Throwing here, Hurts. That's complete to Sam Laporta. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. Give him 13 on that play. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 40.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Jerry Jeudy, the intended receiver. So that brings up 2nd down.
Great. Go silver. Anyway, hey, 73.
Hurts setting up to throw. Jerry Jeudy with the grab. And they make the tackle at the 38. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
Here's Judkins on 1st down. And this is going to get them all the way to the red zone. He's taken down at the 13-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
4 yards. That's another Browns first down.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Going back in the backfield, and they give it to him. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd and 10.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. Throws caught. It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. It's a Jerry Jeudy touchdown. So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3 to 4 point play. Right? When you don't have to settle for field goals, you could throw it underneath, and your receivers do that much damage in the open field and score a touchdown. That's big time.
They'll try this extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Browns chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. Takes the handoff, now to throw. And he won't find anything here. They're there to drop it for the sack on what's likely the final play of this 3rd quarter. All right, we reach the final quarter of Monday Night Prime Time. It's the Jets who have it with a lead, but this win is not secure just yet. In a real troublesome spot here, Brock. That sack has him set up 2nd down and 21. They'll work against the blitz. Fits it through the middle. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a 1st down. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right in the double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Motioning him from the slot right. They'll throw on 2nd and 10. Finds a seam down the middle. It's inside the 10. And this is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When we get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Almost got it done himself on 1st. It's 5 yards and gives him 2nd and goal at the 1.
Let's go.
He gets it again. And he gets nothing here. The defense stands strong. Offense in the hurry up here.
The play lost a yard. It's just a 3rd and goal.
From the gun on 3rd down. And got his man. Touchdown, New York. The Jets go up by 2 scores. 13 points in the 4th. Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
His return starts at the 5. Good work so far. He's got room. Makes it up to the 37 as he's tackled.
At their own 37-yard line.
The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Dumped off to his running back. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Goes to the hurry up here.
A gain of 15 yards.
Hey, 70 meters. Go silver, ready?
First down.
First and 10. Here's Hurts. Has him on the quick hitter. And he will wind up out of bounds after a first down gain of right around 3 yards.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
Don't touch that. Don't touch.
Now Hurts. Escapes the pocket. Now he takes it. And he comes up after a nice gain right near that marker. Gonna need a little bit more now on third down. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. Third and 1. Here's Hurts. Getting out to his left. And Hurts gives himself up after getting that first down.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide to practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost him 5 yards. They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker. Hurts now from the gun. Short pass brought in. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. To the line and set. Here we go. First down.
First and 10.
In the red zone on first. Can't connect on this one. A rare miss. Been thrown for him all game, but this one didn't work out. It's second down.
Incomplete. It leads to second and 10.
Don't touch that. Don't touch.
Here's Hurts. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they come through the sack to bring around third down.
We've learned how valuable sacks and a pass rush are in today's NFL. It's a bit surprising, isn't it, Kate, that that's their first sack of the game, but they found other ways to produce success on both sides of the ball. And they finally pick up a much-needed sack on that stat sheet.
Here he goes, third and long. He's got it near the 10. And they catch him just in time to prevent the first, but that got very close, didn't it? It's fourth and maybe a yard.
Gain of 12 yards. Brings up fourth down.
Carl Vieri. 73.
So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Cleveland. Browns 14 points back. Always a man with a plan, Brock. Sean McVay leaving his offense out there to go for this.
Hey, let's go. Trimmer.
Desperation time here on fourth. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. And the Jets are going to take over after his 9th interception of the season. Oh, man, Brock, they decided to air it out in pursuit of a touchdown that time, but it's intercepted, and the visit to the red zone comes up empty.
And that one stings, Kate. It really does. You have a limited opportunity that looks in that close, particularly as we get through the second half. But once you get, you have to finish with points.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Brian Branch has it. And the Browns have some new life in the fourth. Got it off that interception, Brock. Let's see if they can pay that off with points. Here's first and goal.
63.
First down and goal at the 7-yard line.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Escapes out to the left.
You know, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane, and then you're looking for that first down marker. He found one of the two, but the defense and that effort swarming after him, that denies the first down.
Going silver, ready?
Hurts. Catch is made in close. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
Hey!
Browns fighting the clock now, trying to hurry back to that line.
It's now 3rd and goal.
They're headed up the middle, and he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1. Just a 1-yard pickup there. Now a call to make on 4th and goal from the 1. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th.
Hey, 73, 73. And then Tiger Hornet. Delta.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And a completion not in the cards on that 4th and goal. They passed on 3 points, and they'll wind up with none.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate said, you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
This run held up after just a couple of yards. That makes it 2nd down.
You know, that kind of game may not take a safety out of the picture on the next play, but at least you won't have half your guys standing in the end zone on the next down. That was a valuable little run right there.
And he's brought down after a short gain. Now a timeout's called. Cleveland using its 2nd. Defense with an excellent opportunity at a stop here on 3rd down.
Let's go now.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. Shut down after a gain of about a yard. That's going to bring up 4th down. So it's a road win for the Jets. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb, going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, hill? What hill?
And you know what? I think that happened over the course of this week. Sometimes